Hi everyone, welcome back to Valangi Art. This is going to be a drawing video. I just want to take a minute to and thank everyone that has been following me through this YouTube journey. And it really means a lot to me. So let's basically dive into it. I'm going to start with the first page. This whole journal has 60 pages for me to fill in. But I'm going to start with a simple raindrop today. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start with a contour line. So you're just going to get the outer shape of the raindrop. I've done this activity with 9th graders and 8th graders and 7th graders. It's a wonderful way for them to get the idea of what a three-dimensional form should look like in black and white. It's a simple form for them to fill in. So then I'm going to just start filling in all the medium tones, like the middle tones of the pencil. So just shading all one tone, the entire raindrop. So it should look all gray in the end. You want to get all the sides. Don't miss like any part of it or it won't look right at the end. So go all the way to the edges. You're then going to take a blending tool and go ahead and blend out the entire form. You're blending out all those middle tones. You want to have a nice soft look to your raindrop. You're then going to take your eraser and you're just going to figure out where your highlights, those are the lightest parts of your form. You're going to pull those out of your raindrop. And you kind of want odd numbers of highlights. So I always kind of put 3 in there is kind of a good number to shoot for. And then as you see in the video, you can almost draw with the eraser when you're blending those tones together. You just take the side of the eraser and you simply blend the pencil marks together. You're then going to figure out which side of that raindrop is going to be dark and which side is going to be light. So for this video, I've chosen to pick the left side. I am making it darker than the right side. So I'm going to get the pencil that says B4 on it. Those are your darker tone pencils. And if it's not looking dark enough, just push down harder with those pencils. And for black and white drawings, you're not always going to get that black tone. It's just going to be your darkest gray tone in the end. You're then going to take one of your lighter pencils and go ahead. You are going to bring in your contour line again and bring it all the way around your form. And what this does is it makes your entire drawing kind of pop out of the page, and that'll give it that three-dimensional look that you're looking for. And you just want to slowly go all the way around the form and create a nice soft line where the blending meets that hard edge of that contour line. You also want to place some of those darkest values right next to the highlights. So if you want those highlights to kind of pop out of there, then you need to have those dark values go right up against those light values to create that look. It is a raindrop, so you definitely want some dark light, dark values underneath the raindrop on the bottom, and then bring it up to the left side, and then all the way to the top. You then want to go back to your blending tool in the end and blend all of those shades together. So you want your middle tones to slowly go into your dark tones, and then the middle tones also needs to complement your light tones. And the only way to do this is with a blending tool. As you see on the right side, you have that dark line that goes right up against the highlight on the right side, and in return, it makes the form pop out of the page. It's always good to clean up your drawing. So when I mean clean up, just kind of erase any extra thumbprints that end up on the outside of your drawing that you don't want to present to other people. I do feel like it's done. I think it looks pretty good. It's showing that it's kind of three-dimensional. I did compare a raindrop that I did before this one. I always like to compare the two drawings, see which one's stronger. I notice no matter how many times you draw the same form, it will never look identical, which is kind of interesting in the creative. If you would like to see more content like this video, smash that subscribe. See you all in the next video.